Go, Tammy.
Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to our Soul Tribe webinar. My name's Tammy, and I have been a part of our beautiful program and biz now for about 19 months. So I really love it, and I love what we have to offer. It's a really beautiful thing. So what you'll hear tonight is that you'll probably notice that there are two unique ways that we want to help people. So Soul Tribe is a collective of wonderful people who really love to support other people who are trying to grow themselves on every level. And so you'll notice that there are two separate ways that we support people to grow themselves. First of all, we have our customer base where we support people to grow holistically. And so what we mean by that is we really support people growing in the mind, body, and soul. And through our program, which we offer. And the other side is that we also support people who want to grow financially independent. And so we support them in their dreams and bring them to fruition. We do that all through our wonderful program with our Soul Tribe. It's something that we all feel really passionate about. We're a really heartfelt group of people, and we are just here to really get people started and help them achieve their goals, achieve their dreams, maybe reach financial independence, or whether it's nutrition help they want, maybe getting their kids on some fruit and veggies. That's the name of our game, and that's what we're trying to do here at Soul Tribe. So I've got some wonderful people tonight that want to share some stories with you. There will be some stories about how the products have worked for people, and then some stories about how the businesses also worked for some people. And we're all, like I said, really, really passionate about what we do. So you'll probably feel a bit of the energy and a bit of the excitement, but just kick back and enjoy. There's some beautiful stories. So first of all, I think I'd really just like to hand you over to Karen, and she's going to share her experience with our program.
Hi guys, I'm Karen, and I have been using our wonderful Soul Project program for a while now. I fell across it by accident. At the time, I was physically, financially, mentally, emotionally at rock freaking bottom after losing my baby son and subsequently traversing the breakdown of my marriage while I was living overseas. So I was pretty much a zombie, and that's when I decided to come home to New Zealand, and I fell across this product. In short, I love this program. It's absolutely amazing, and I love it because it's dedicated to improving your mental, physical, and spiritual health and well-being. It dives really deep into the synchronicity and harmony between our minds, body, and soul. So as we know, we're complex, layered human beings who cannot have one without the other in order to be balanced. So it's really, truly synergizing. This gorgeous program is all available online. We have at our fingertips a mammoth library of resources around our spiritual and mental well-being, where we look into mindfulness, gratitude, and do meditations and various other things. To support our body, we have hundreds of family-friendly recipes, meal plans, workout programs, and beautiful nutritional support with our whole food products, which, in my opinion, quite frankly, saved my life. So I'm not really sure if I can truly verbalize the depth of what we have here. It's taken me a minute to understand its perfect simplicity of what Juice Plus can do for our bodies. For me, I believe in this product 100%. It's second to none. You ask me why? It's because I believe in the power of whole foods, basically Mother Nature at her finest. As I said earlier, the benefits lie within the true simplicity of nourishing our bodies with the whole foods and getting in more of what we need. The nutritional support helps us crave healthier food. It supports our immune system, which is imperative. It reduces cold symptoms. And the massive one for me at the moment, in this day and age, is that it reduces our oxidative stress Now, the company, Juice Plus, and the products have been around 30 years. And with that, we have over 35 plus gold standard peer-reviewed medical journals published studies. The research is conducted by independent universities, and it's stuff that you cannot actually pay for. So, what are these products? Let me give you a definition. Let's see if I can do this without screwing up. So, here we have our trio or premiums, and these are our fruit, veggie, and berry blends. These are our micronutrition, whole food concentrates. In short, they make everything in our body thrive. These little babies are sourced from 3 generational organic farms. They're picked at their nutrient density, pulverized in skin, pips, the whole 9, into basically a huge slushy, dehydrated at a really low temp, and then everything's popped into vegan capsules. So there we have, with these 3, are our 30 variety of plants, basically bridging the gap between what we do eat and what we should be eating. That's 9 to 13 servings a day, people. All of our products are chemical free, they're batch tested, vegan, non-dairy, GMO, zero animal products. Basically, they're amazing. The other thing that our company and program deal with is that we have nutritional support for our children, and that's for kids between the ages of 4 and 18 years of age. They get their products for free, which is something that we like to do because we want to give back and encourage our families as a whole to move forth in their health and their liveliness. For our children, and for those people that may not necessarily like capsules, we have these wonderful chews, essentially the same thing, fruit and veggies, but they're just in a chewable format, which kind of makes it more palatable for kids to eat. Now, from those studies that we have with the children, we've seen really awesome results. Kids' immune systems are definitely supported. They spend less days off school, drink more water, eat more healthy, something that's definitely good to see happening. The next product that I'd like to introduce to you are our blended omegas. These are magic. I'm obsessed with these babies. These are all plant-based, and it's a blended product. None of that fishy oil. Don't know how they get out of the fish, and quite frankly, I spent years taking it, never returning to that product out of the ocean. These blended omegas are basically, our body doesn't make them, so we have to obviously take them. They have omega-rich algae in them, which we have, and they are blended with products such as pomegranate, safflower, sea buckthorn, and they're all cold pressed seeds. So in these ones, you have a really harmonious blend of goodness. So long to the fish oil. Besides that, it means we're more sustainable in the ocean. Also great for brain health and reducing inflammation. The other product that we have, which is just out of reach, are our complete sachets, vanilla or chocolate. That's up for you to decide. These amazing plant-based proteins, and they come in these little travel sachets, which I prefer, but for those of us who have families, we have them in bulk bags as well. Absolutely divine. And these provide us with I'm just going to hold up the vanilla. These provide us with a beautiful digestive blend of plant proteins and superfoods. In these ones, you have 17 vegetables, plus you have things like spirulina, pomegranate seeds, sprouts, yucca powder, all the superfoods that you could ever want. Absolute magic. These are lots of beautiful body-loving plants. These, what we call these protein shakes, are our macronutrients. So they're really gentle on our digestive system and extremely nourishing. And basically we've found that people who use this product who happen to have digestive problems, they frequently find that their digestive problems are resolved very quickly, because our products are able to bypass our digestive issues and go straight into the system. Okay, what else? Right, we've seen that. So in essence, those are the 3 products that we have. And with our program, we also give you everything that you're able to make and create really healthy habits within a lifestyle, basically, and within your body as well, by taking supplements to be able to boost our immune system. We're encouraging to live well, eat well, and supplement. In addition to this program, one of the coolest things that we have is hearing about our stories and the community. So while I'm sure science is fun, it's absolutely fantastic, we like to connect with people and know more about their stories and the benefits that they're having. So I am now going to hand you over to
me.
Tanya. We
Tanya.
have Tanya up next.
Thank you, Tammy.
Share your program story with us, Tanya, please. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tanya. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Kieran, for your beautiful share on our program. I'm an absolute believer too. I've been on this program now for coming up 3 years, and it's been an absolute lifesaver for me. Myself and my daughter were pretty sick at the time. I had chronic pain in my bladder and in my joints. I had absolute huge amount of exhaustion, so I really struggled to get off the couch. During the day, I'd fall asleep frequently with having nana naps. I'd really find getting through my day a struggle, and I didn't sleep well at night. So this obviously affected my mood. It meant that I was sick a lot. So my best friend was my doctor. I had a myriad of ailments all the time, like I had digestive issues, I had headaches, thrush, UTIs, cold sores continuously. And so things just never really improved for me. And I was one of these people who wholeheartedly believed in whole foods and, natural health. It's something I've always believed in. I've never gone for anything that has been medication first. Unless it's life-threatening, I'd actually rather heal my body. I always want to go to the source and heal it from the inside out. So when I was diagnosed with all these different illnesses, I decided that I was going to actually heal myself through supplements and through any kind of therapies and treatments that I could find. So I spent 4 years looking for something that was going to work. I tried everything, and including a myriad of supplements. Nothing was working for me. And so this program came on, it kind of turned up in my life at an absolute perfect time, because I was well and truly ready for it. And of course, my daughter was really struggling at the time with anxiety and panic attacks. She was cutting to relieve the pain, and we were at the point where it was either medication or nothing, or no other option really, because psychologist treatment wasn't really working enough for her. So I jumped at the opportunity. I thought fruits and veggies make sense to me. I didn't really understand whether it could actually help me as much as what I needed, but I was absolutely blown away when everything that was going on for me reduced dramatically. I am now I had no pain. My energy was amazing. I have no other ailments. So I am the healthiest I have ever been in my life. And, I'm coming up 50 now, and I'm feeling pretty bloody happy that I'm not dealing with joint pain when all of my friends around me are going, oh, this is just a normal thing. I'm like, it's not normal. It's actually not normal at 50 to be having any kind of pain. It's not normal to be sick at any time. So, knowing that myself is healthy, and of course we got my daughter on the free child product. She's now 18 and she's still getting it for free, because I get it for free for up to 4 years. So that was pretty exciting for me, and she's so much better. Her mood lifted so much more, and her triggers, she doesn't really have triggers anymore. So I'm forever a believer, and I will never ever go a day without being a part of this program. So I'm just going to pass you on over to the lovely Emma now, and she's going to share her story.
Hi everyone, thanks Tanya. So I've been a part of the Soul Project for since June last year, so nearly a year. I joined the program because I had been searching for something to help myself and my daughter. I had suffered from really bad depression and anxiety myself, and so had my daughter. She was diagnosed with bipolar when she was 17, and so for a whole year we sort of went through a lot of traumatic experiences with her, and I knew that there had to be a better way to try and help us than taking toxic medication. So when this program came along and I learned about the products, I just knew that it resonated with me. I just knew that fruit and veggies just made sense, and I loved the idea of the mind, body, and soul concept behind with our program. I was so sick with gut health issues as well. So I was intolerant to gluten and to wheat and dairy and sugar and all sorts, and the doctors were testing me for celiac disease and all these sort of autoimmune diseases, but they just couldn't couldn't actually work out exactly what it was. So they said it was non-celiac. So I was constantly bloated, or my skin was a mess. I had constant pains in my tummy. It wasn't nice. My mood was low. My hair was even falling out. So yeah, my health wasn't good. I had a lot of joint pain as well. So I had tried a lot of other therapies, chiropractor. I was going to a naturopath. I was trying all sorts of different supplements to try and help myself, like vitamin B for energy, because I was so tired all the time. My body was just really compromised, and so when I started taking the products and doing the program, I stopped taking antidepressant medication, which I had been on for 5 years. So that was really, I was weaned off them from my doctor. And so was my daughter, because obviously my daughter got her products for free as well. And it got better from there. So within a week, my skin started to clear up. I just got this sudden burst of energy. I couldn't believe I had never felt so much energy for such a long time. I started drinking more water, and just my body wasn't craving sugary foods anymore. So it just sort of got better from there. I started going walking, and so I've come a long way since I joined the program, and it's been really good for us, and my daughter as well. She's doing really well. My gut health is a lot better, and I just feel a lot better in my moods now than what I used to. So I'm handing you over to someone else.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Emma. That was a beautiful share. And we're going to move on to Sarah Hope now, and she's going to share about her business story.
Hi guys, I am Sarah, and I'm proud the program and products we support, but what gets me really excited is the business opportunity behind the products and the program. Okay, picture this. A year ago I was working very long hours. I was actually a security guard at a mall. Okay, sorry, just a message came up there for a moment saying that I was muted. And am I muted or not, guys? No, I'm not muted. Okay, fantastic. No worries. Okay, picture this. A year ago, I was working long hours. Most nights I was away from my girls because I was a security guard at a mall. And as teenagers, they, of course, need their mum around, don't they? So I was not happy. I was always having to say no to them, never feeling complete within myself as a woman and as a parent, needing to ask for time off whenever I wanted special occasions, for example, my daughter's birthdays or anything like that. Then this opportunity got offered to me by somebody I love and trust. Actually was my sister. And what more could I say? I just said, yeah, I'll give it a go. And I have. Now, 20 years ago, we had a traditional business. When I say traditional business, okay, my husband got made redundant from his job and he got paid out $35,000, okay, and at that time it was pretty much half our mortgage. Back in 1997 or whenever it was, we only had a mortgage for about $85,000, and so this was pretty much half our mortgage, but we didn't pay it off the mortgage. No, we wanted to be our own boss, and so we went into business and we opened up a retail shop. It was a gift shop. And within 2 years, we lost everything. We lost our business, we lost our home, and we were literally on the bones of our ass. So for the outlay of this, it's a no-brainer. I'm not forking out $35,000 for this. Okay, so at first I was a skeptic. I'd always heard of these things that happen where somebody up here gets paid for all your hard work. But then I looked more into it, and actually that is a traditional business. The CEO up here and all his little people are down here doing all the work for peanuts while he's getting the big money at the top. This is nothing like that. Okay, we do what they call networking, and we network with people. Okay, and there's so many opportunities for us. We can all become NMDs. We're all CEOs of our own business, okay? And I can overtake somebody that introduced me to the business. So you aren't answering to somebody else. We are each other, we're helping each other, we're building each other up. But at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to do the hard work to get your business to where you want it to be, which I sure as hell know I want to. As well as that, we get mentored by some of the most amazing people in our company. And personally, I can't ever imagine being mentored by a CEO of any of the companies I've worked for. For example, when I worked at Farmers, I don't know whether most people know what Farmers Trading Company is. When I used to work at Farmers, I could not imagine the CEO of Farmers coming down and mentoring me as a little retail assistant. Won't ever happen. Okay, so we get mentored, trained for free from some of the most amazing people, because all they want to see is you succeed, and that's the kind of community we are in. Okay, on a final note, I just want to mention, and this is the part that blows my mind, this is the part that I absolutely love, and it's what's really connected me to this business opportunity. We have a legacy. So when you become a partner in this company, you get a legacy. Okay, so I've got 2 children, and if anything happens to me, I can leave my business to my children in my will, and they will then get paid out my business. Okay, fantastic. Could you even imagine your boss at your day job sending you a bunch of flowers to your funeral? I know my ex-boss would never even consider sending me a bunch of flowers to my funeral if anything happened to me. So that is what our opportunity is all about. I would like to pass you over to Maxine, and she is going to say why she said yes to this business.
Thank you, Sarah. And I always find your story very moving, because it was certainly one of the big things for me, is security, financial security. And the thing I absolutely love about this business is that we can create a wonderful financially secure future for ourselves without taking massive risk and losing the farm on it, which is, sorry, my phone's doing something. This is our life. So, you know, it's true, because I was also a traditional business owner before I was introduced to this opportunity. And before that, I was a registered nurse in the public health system, which was very long hours. And I could never really increase my pay in that system, only a certain amount. And then I also felt very a huge lack of alignment with what I was doing in the public health system. I wanted to work much more holistically. So when I went into my own business, that was a lot better. I was working much more in the way that I wanted to work. However, it was still very much like going off to a job and having to work an hour to get paid an hour. And my children were kind of getting to the point of leaving home. I was becoming an empty nester, and I really wanted to create a life where I had time and I didn't have to schlep off to a job for the rest of my life. So because I really strongly believe that you know, abundance and wealth is not just about money, it's also actually about time, how much time you have for people in your life and for your own life, for yourself. And I think if you're, you know, running a business or doing a traditional job, even if you're earning a lot of money, if you don't have any time, well, what good is it? What's the point? So that was the thing for me. I absolutely loved this opportunity because not only did the program give me my health back, it was something that I really believed in. It's a very ethical system, where Sarah pointed out perfectly that, you know, we don't have the traditional competitive pyramid that you get in a normal work environment. It's very much a collaborative environment where everybody links arms and cooperates and works together. You know, a lot of us have never met each other before we got into this business, and now we're all just really, really good friends and support each other, not just in business but in life. You know, it's just a wonderful change of not just business and working, but actually how we live our lives. So I would love to now pop you over to Tammy. She's going to take it from here.
Thanks so much, Maxine. Thank you all, Sarah, Emma, Tanya, Kieran. Beautiful, beautiful shares. Yeah, and I totally relate, especially to what Maxine was saying, you know, that, yeah, just such a much nicer way to work and such wonderful people to work with, I must say. Really enjoy this tribe that we have. And like Maxine, I had not met any of these people before I joined. So apart from Tanya, very briefly. So I can only say I totally agree with that. This has been an absolutely wonderful experience and just the most fantastic team to work with. So yeah, thank you all for sharing. And I just want to share just a little bit about my own experience with this opportunity and what it's done for me. I have done a lot of hard work in my life, probably too much. Jumped out of a 16-year film career into being a sales rep for an organic company, and that was in the hope that I might gain more time for my family. Didn't really happen. I spent a lot of time on the road. So started up my own little businesses to see what would work, and currently side hustling with a little bit of Zumba and this beautiful company. So I wrangle a few things, and the point of what I'm really going to say is that you don't need to have a lot of time to do this. I do build my business with these wonderful products, with these wonderful programs in my spare time. So while I'm doing my day job, I'm pulling up to a shop and I'm just stopping for 5 minutes and making sure I get a post out. Or I'm popping into the bathroom and I'm just checking my little messages and sending a hello to someone. Whatever it is, I before I get out of bed in the morning, I send a couple of, you know, check-ins with people and just say hi, and that's part of the biz. So for me, it's about stolen moments. And all I can say is it's working. It's working. I've got a wonderful little group of ladies under me, and I have these wonderful people to work with who support me all the time whenever I'm stuck. My day job is also in organics, so I'm really strict about what I touch, what I take, what I sell, what I put my name to, all of that. And I have also had some dealings with other companies like this in the past and checked out the products, gave them a go. Just weren't quite hitting it for me, but this totally was. This ticked all my boxes on organic levels, nutrition levels, best deals, most wonderful people. I'll go on all night, so I'm just going to stop there. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for listening. And I also just want to say that whoever invited you tonight, if you want to hear some more, get back in touch with them. If you're not sure who to chat to, come back to our page or talk to one of us. All questions are welcome. We really enjoy them. We like the more challenging, the better. Yeah. So yeah, thanks again for coming. I hope you've enjoyed your evening, and be well.